Cześć moi drodzy, Atreu z tej strony, witam w kolejnym odcinku z Batmana. Kurde, ostatnio była zabawa w wentylatorach. Fajnie, teraz idziemy w końcu na górę. O jest. Tylko gdzie mam iść się udać? To jest to, tylko gdzie tu się wchodzi? Niżej? Niżej. Nie, pewnie mógłbym po prostu ich obejść, no a to nie bijąc ich. Co to jest? Rozprysk, dobra. Samo jedzie, skubane. Ta muzyka.
Nice of you to drop in. And just in time.
He's mine, Payaso.
Remember, you gave your word.
O Jezu.
1 minute.
Do they even have manners where he comes from? You see, it's a tradition in my house to open one present each on Christmas Eve. How about this one?
O Jezu.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
How many lives did you just take?
None. I think that was just a little stocking stuffer. A construction site blocking my view. But this one isn't.
Okej.
I've long waited for this moment. With your death, I will find peace.
Myślałem, że go łamał już. Panie duży.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, I present to you the death of the Batman.
Och Jezu.
Let us see what you can do.
Kurde. Mam poziom. Wydajność rękawic, dawaj. Nie rób tego, Bane. To będzie taki przesadnie duży? Chyba nie. Dobra.
I won't stand by and watch you kill yourself. I'm calling Captain Gordon.
No, not now.
Dawaj, panie Bane. Koledzy przyjdą.
Know well how Gotham would suffer once I cast you down.
Jest.
Guys, can we move this along?
I see their
buildings to explode. Yes. Now beat it out of him!
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
Oh, goody Lord! The night before Christmas, it all through the house. Not a creature was stirring.
O Jezu,
Not even
to jest ta...
Oh, well, a bat was stirring, but a few more blows to the head and he won't be anymore.
Odpowiedź wigilijna chyba.
Done with him. I'll be coming to you by a circle.
Kurde.
Yet already you falter.
He hit you so
Prepare yourself. Stand your
Kurde. Kurde.
There is nowhere safe.
Oh, come on, at least make a fight out of it. I want my money's worth. $50 million worth.
Teraz obrót tego Bane'a przecież. Spadamy.
Looks like this is it. It was nice knowing you. Actually, no, it wasn't.
Kurde. Nie.
I'd hoped for more of a fight.
Dobra. Jeszcze raz. Kurde. Kurde.
Yes. Now beat it out of him.
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
Night before Christmas, it all through the house. Not a creature was stirring. Not even a... Oh, well, a bat was stirring, but a few more blows to the head and he won't be anymore.
When I'm done with him, I'll be coming to you by a circle.
Kurde. Nie obił całą mordę mi obił. O, świetnie.
He hit you so hard it
Kurde.
hurt me.
Przecież zrobiłem. Chyba musi jeszcze to uderzyć na ziemię.
Oh, come on, at least make a fight out of it. I want my money's worth. $50 million worth. Fall into the breach, dear friend.
Cannot counter my tactics.
Not much hope for the
Możesz.
folk. Only a Christmas miracle can save him now.
No świetnie. Czemu on zawsze to muszę zrobić, jak ja jestem przy ścianie?
Looks like this is it. It was nice knowing you. Actually, no, it wasn't.
No i znowu przy ścianie. Nie mogę uciec. Możesz.
Now we are getting somewhere.
You just ran out of time.
Now this is what I call a party!
Chyba kuloodporny.
This rooftop's getting too hot. You got off easy.
Just where do you think you're going? Huh?
Dobra. Pająk normalnie, będzie jak człowiek pająk.
Oh, back for more, eh?
Why would you do that? Newsflash! I'm the one who's trying to kill you! Those were two very, very bad men. Ooh, the things they've done. You really don't want to know. They deserved death. Just like me. Freeze!
Don't move, freak! I think he's talking to you.
Take him down! Down!
Cały Joker.
Let me guess. He got away. Take him to Blackgate. Where'd he go? Huh? The back. Your partner. My partner?
Who else would jump off a building to save your sorry ass?
You know, officer. I was wondering the same thing myself.
Batman tak samo zwariowany jak Joker. No proszę bardzo.
Welcome to Blackgate. We're gonna do a quick psychiatric evaluation.
O! Harley Quinn.
Bad day, huh? Cops in this city. Always beating on the sick and defenseless.
Tell me something, dear. Have you ever had a really bad day?
And what do you mean by that?
You of all people should know. There's nothing so cruel as memory. The pointy biting little thunderbolts, unwanted party crashers screaming through your synapses. Inescapable, unrelenting, not at all friendly. You can't even escape into madness. And then you meet someone who changes your life. And you feel that you don't even know who you are anymore. Isn't it funny how one little encounter can cleave off little pieces of your past, deform your memories and persona until you rethink your whole identity?
Mam karty
You
zastrzym.
realize how foolish it all is. Your laughter reverberates off the walls of your own emptiness.
Okay. I'm gonna need more specifics. How about we try some word association?
That sounds delightful.
Okay. One more. And I need you to be serious.
Magneto?
Fate.
You want to know something funny? I used to think of fate as evil. Predetermined, not by some higher power, no, but by the rules of human nature. Tonight, it's all changed.
What's changed?
Have you ever had the feeling that your entire life has been building towards this one moment?
Is that how you feel?
Well, now, yes. Now I realize that all the battles, the bad days, the brutalities, it was all the hand of fate at work.
So now you see fate differently?
Absolutely. Now I understand there are no chance encounters. It was all meant to be. Everything leading up to who I've met tonight.
So you've met someone special?
Yes. And you might say it's changed everything.
Everything?
Absolutely. I mean, do you realize what a vile world we live in? How lonely it is to wade through all that wretched filth on your own?
It is kind of lonely, isn't it?
Of course. Of course, you understand. Even in a crowd of other screwballs, you're so alone that you can kick, claw, yell, scream at the top of your lungs. And no one cares. It's like you don't even exist. I feel...
And how does that make you feel?
I feel adrift, floating, like someone's pulled the stopper on my reality, and I'm sucked down the drain into something new. It's all very exciting, really. You wouldn't know what that feels like, I'm sure.
I might. Can you tell me more about how this person makes you feel?
It's like meeting someone I can actually relate to. Which, believe me, dear, I've never felt before. You understand. You're someone who's not afraid to let go and fall. Free falling, and I didn't pack a chute. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I figured you would.
So, may I ask, Who is this person?
Oh, someone very, very special. But whose real name I don't even know yet.
My name's Holleen. Holleen Quinzel.
What a pretty name. Do your friends call you Honey?
I don't have a lot of friends.
Well, Honey, you got one now.
Okej. Dobra. No, teraz mamy Batmana i jego wspomnienia.
Trying to kill you.
Crime Alley, jakie ładne.
There's no need for this. The worst kind of criminal.
Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Master Bruce, it might be a bit anticlimactic, but I hoped you might finally be ready to celebrate Christmas Eve, now that the Joker's behind bars.
Bane is still out there. I've got to locate the signal from the tracker I placed on him.
Even you must eat, sir.
If you hadn't called the police, he'd already be in custody.
Dispatch, this is Delta 47.
You know, I made a promise of my own to your parents.
No sign of any casualties.
Not now, Alfred.
The story back at the precinct. Place CVAC. Found bombs under the foundation. Some kind of hopped up freak. Must have been 400 pounds of muscle. Took 6 cops to gun that bastard down. Yeah, I saw the body in the morgue. Couldn't believe it.
Sounds like this could be Bane or one of his men. If I hurry to the GCPD morgue, I can inspect the body and the autopsy report.
Well, before you leave, I've run some tests on the compound you found at the steel mill. Looks like a match for your globular projectile for non-lethal restraint.
You mean the glue grenade?
Indeed. The resin has finished curing. It's at your workbench.
Dobra.
Of course, I'd recommend testing it here in the lab before you go, but I'm sure you won't listen to me. You never do.
Dobra, mam też achievement, żeby pogadać z Alfredem. Ale na razie nie chcę gadać. Czy on będzie zalepiał dziury już?
So I take it you won't be testing it then?
It's called field testing, Alfred. Any luck digging up dirt on Enigma?
I'm afraid not. He's very good, sir. Too good, perhaps.
Don't sell yourself short, Alfred.
I'm only being realistic. Listen, disable more of his towers and I can locate him. Then we won't have to search for information. He'll give it to you himself.
I'm on it.
When one finds oneself on the opposite side of the law, a reassessment is usually in order.
You're right. Someone needs to clean up corruption inside the GCPD.
That wasn't exactly what I meant, sir. Well, this is turning out to be quite the Christmas Eve, isn't it? Some of the assassins have access to rather interesting technology. When this is over, you might want to consider appropriating it. Let some good come of tonight's events. Your detective work tonight is most impressive, Master Bruce. A shame it couldn't be of the armchair variety. Well, this is turning out to be quite the Christmas Eve, isn't it? Well, this is turning out to be quite the Christmas Eve, isn't it?
Spadamy zatem. Tutaj mamy misję, a ja bym chciał może w końcu odblokować sobie tą wieżę. Że nie mogę tego myszką, kurde.
Master Bruce, stop! Master Bruce. Bruce! I will not in good conscience allow you to go. You're outmatched by these assassins.
What?
You're not some hardened vigilante. You're a young man with a trust fund and too much anger. You're in over your head, and I don't want this to be your end.
Alfred, who do you see when you look at me? The boy whose shoes you used to tie every morning? The teenager you drove to his first date? While you are here every night, I am out there. The only thing between the innocent and the predatory. No, not may be. I am. When the mugger or the thief stops to think twice, that is fear. That is what I am. That is why they hired assassins, because I am the reason the criminals breathe easier when the sun rises. So no, Alfred, I am not in over my head. Tonight will not be my end, but it will be theirs.
Alfred i sumienie Batmana, kurde.
I trust you realize you can't just waltz into the GCPD after everything that's happened there tonight.
I know I can't do that. I'll have to find a way in that'll avoid detection.
Indeed.
Nie, złą stronę jadę.
Look, I'm sorry about what I said before you left. I hope you understand. It's just because...
It's okay. I understand.
Do tamtej wieży musimy przejść. Skanowałem to już chyba te. No, snajperzy są.
It's him!
Help me kill him!
Kurde blade. Tak, zdecydowanie tutaj zmienić obstawę tej wieży. Nie mam czasu.
It's over, Batman. I put everything I've got into this one. Throw yourself at it for a while if you must, but you're not cracking it. Not a chance. I thought you had a city to save. So what are you doing wasting time with me?
Dobra. jest... Dobra.
Slinking away, are you? I guess in the end you just didn't measure up, did you? But when the bar's been set so high, who can?
Zobaczmy, co będziemy mieli tutaj.
All right, you've made your point. So why don't we just agree to disagree and go our separate ways?
I don't think so.
What's wrong with you? It's not like I'm backing the bad guys here. Well, not usually.
You're invading people's privacy.
You got how many assassins running around out there, and you're lecturing me on selling personal information? Way to prioritize. You're going after Gotham Optics next? Or maybe some telemarketers? Ooh.
If that information gets into the wrong hands, people could get hurt because of you.
And people do get hurt because of you. So I assume you'll be handing yourself over to the police now? That's what I thought.
Dobra. Świetnie. Zróbmy szybką podróż, żeby na to sobie, wiecie, odblokować. No i dobra, moi drodzy, w tym odcinku tyle. Dzięki, widzimy się w kolejnych materiałach. Pa, pa!